Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of uproar of the the use of the helmet, of the mask, and I know you can just hear all because I have such a dry mouth. I'm so sorry. In the marketing so far for our boy. And it was so funny. I saw a post by Raylo Army on Tumblr. I love them. And they called it Helmet Gate, and I was like, oh Lord, here we go. So I think that the whole, the heavy mask and helmet marketing is them being Lucasfilm and Disney mainly. I'm assuming Disney. But also Lucasfilm. Yeah, just all of them. Capitalizing on the whole evil Supreme Leader content while they still can. Which makes perfect sense to me. Like, the marketability of the reforged mask and the new Supreme Leader title is huge. And definitely is not something that Disney would waste, in my opinion. I have a feeling, though, that we'll be getting more maskless content in October, especially after the trailer's released, which most of us are speculating to be Monday Night Football or October 14th. I gotta try not to freak out every time I think about it. But if this is the case, and if the pattern of heavy mask marketing and little to no mask screen time continues, I'd say that this is a very, very good sign for Bendemption. My prediction is that they will market the living daylights out of Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then market maskless Kylo Ren, or even Ben Solo. But that probably won't be until after the movie comes out. But a girl can dream. And they'll market these as separate entities in a way. And this opens the door for loads of merchandising options. Like, he's basically got 3 potential personas to sell. He's got the Supreme Leader, which is the angry, pure evil bad guy that's fun to have on posters and toys. And it's like everybody wants a little bit of that. And then you got Kylo Ren, which is the unmasked anti or Byronic hero, where you can't tell which side he'll choose. It's a will he, won't he sort of situation. And then you have the potential of Ben Solo, which is the redeemed and assumedly morally gray protagonist that's finally reached his true form. To me, that sounds like a cash cow. And we all know how much the mouse loves money. So I have a feeling if they had an opportunity to make bank like they would with this concept, they would. So all of this mask stuff really isn't bothering me at all. I mean, for now. Like, if it's literally all that we get leading up to the film, especially after the film, I'll be a little concerned. But right now, I ain't bothered by it. I'm not worried about it. It's also, in my opinion, looks dope. Like, it looks really cool. And if it turns out that he's the one wearing it and not an imposter, which a lot of people have speculated, and it's very fascinating and interesting, but I think I'm leaning towards he's probably the one wearing it. I don't know about the whole imposter thing, as cool as I think it is. I don't know if they'll go down that route. But who knows? Like, literally none of us, so I can't talk. Maybe they will. And if so, I'm on board. But if this is him in the mask, I think that it's just such a beautiful metaphor for him, Ben, as a character. Like, him calling for his mask to be repaired and doing his best to patch up this facade he's given himself up to for so many years, that since the events of both The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens has completely crumpled, and not even the mask can hide that things will never be the same. Like, even the mask is all filled with cracks and holes and it doesn't look exactly the same and can't be repaired to its exact same, to its original look. Which tells me, like, no matter how hard you may try to convince his subordinates, himself, and the audience, frankly, at the beginning of this film, that he's darker than ever before, it says that the mask is a perfect visual that the crack has been made and the light is still slipping through. And one way or another, it's gonna get out. Like, that's just, I love it. If Ben wears the mask at all in this movie, which I'm sure that he will, I have a strong feeling that it won't be for long. That'll be done and over with in the first act, in my opinion. And I feel like the removal of the mask and the eventual, like, when he finally truly gets rid of it, it'll go hand in hand with his alliance with Rey and with the Resistance, which I still think is going to happen, which a lot of us do. And it will represent the beginning of the fall of Kylo Ren and the rise of Ben Solo. So, all of y'all, my Reylo fam, my Ben Demptionists, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Truly, I don't think so. I think we'll get our boy in his full glory sooner or later. Like, we'll get him. I hope. But yeah, I had to, and I wanted to say this so that I could type it up in response to that post I was talking about earlier. So yeah, maybe I'll post this on like Twitter or something. I don't know, because I'm a Twitter user now, so that's a thing.